Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Miami go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ender.
The 3-2 pitch.
Inciarte.
Barnes. And that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Now to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times. Losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. The 2-2.
Inciarte.
1-1 on the ground towards short. Barnes comes up, and there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Number 7.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dansby.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here.
You're scoring.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Digging in, Alec Bond comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Fouled off.
Let's go now, one time.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. In now, Dansby Swanson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball out. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix it.
Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after?
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Looking good.
1 and 2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 51 is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
The final
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Miami come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Kyle Wright, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Slap hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Come on now.
Runner goes for second, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base.
Stepping into the box, number 51. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. High in the air. Barnes has a play. 2 gone. Into the box, Kyle Wright. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Number 30.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
To the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves it.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right. We move into the middle innings with no score. One of these 2 teams will be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounded to short. To his right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Your turn. Clutch up for it, babe.
Here's the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Let it fly right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Low roller left side. Bond charging this one. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
First for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Miami. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
The first baseman, Garrett.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certain.
And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one.
So stepping in, Adam Duvall.
Now
2 on, 2 out
the
for
right
him here
field.
in the third.
Adam Duvall.
Hit the short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves will start. Now batting, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up to this point. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Right here. Come on, big.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ronald Acuna.
Now
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards the second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1. Up next from Miami, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
One time right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. 10-2 the final in this game. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Miami will try to avoid their 12th consecutive loss. First pitch is next. Zach Eflin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those.
Standing in, Clayton Barnes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down.
Get your pitch.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Segura for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Now in the box, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, need you right here 1 time.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Garrett Cooper is on deck.
Hey, let it rip here.
Rip toward the gap in right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Striding in, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Garrett Cooper.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weekly hit to third. Anderson charging in on it. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Clayton Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that misses for ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? That's
3-1. Garrett Cooper is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him
there,
inside
huh?
on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Garrett Cooper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go. Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right
Into the box now. Clayton Barnes already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Here we go one time, like a big go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Let's go now. One time.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Garrett Cooper.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready once again, Alec Bond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1 on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and one.
Your pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think Matt
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Ready now for the Marlins, Clayton Barnes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, number 15, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the 3-0, and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 and 2. Here it is.
On the bag,
Drops
on
one
the bag,
down
on
here,
the
and they'll
bag.
try to beat it out. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carlos Sanchez.
Liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way.
Right,
there's a big difference between
0-2
and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Clayton Barnes becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's what everybody's saying. We've been at it for a while now, and if I had to lucky for him, there's no way that I'm a quit. On the contract, I'm a win.
Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Popped him up. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took 1 away there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was a...
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. So a big moment here, and standing in, Clayton Barnes, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you like your can up there, huh? Hey, get a good one.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Parker has a beat on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping up now, Clayton Barnes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One time right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up, and Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2-1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
number 23.
Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Hey, leave me right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tyler Duffy comes on from the corner.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami took the lead.
A player's agent calls to touch base. Roof is open this evening as we welcome you to Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of four between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 29 gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we...
So striding in, Clayton Barnes, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 23.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
First pitch coming, here it is. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Come on, let's go right here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Sierra stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, 2 here.
He's running. Pops this one up. Barnes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Let's go, kid. 1 time right here.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
On the bag, ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Marlins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes.
Standing in, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch. That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. On the ground to the left side. throw to first, not in time as the run was across the score.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Here we go. No one better. Right guy, right place. Here we go.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in once again, Alec Bond. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Here we go.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, Spider-Man, meet you right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Come on,
pitch
you got it. Come on.
outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
What's up right now, man?
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Shot to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So stepping in, Austin Dean, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in now, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
All right, one time right here.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after...
Come on, big dog.
Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Ahmed to his left. He's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Still one run can win this thing. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. The winning run is at first base.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Julian Fernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Here now
Tyler
is the final
Duffy
line
wraps
score
it up
tonight.
for the save,
First
his
for the
11th of the
victorious
campaign.
Miami Marlins. 4 runs, 12 hits.
So it would appear we'll have a coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
All right, one time right here.
The batter, number 23.
The average coming in 257, 3 homers and 21 driven in.
Come on, baby, see the time.
Curveball close,
right
but
there.
it's 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that misses 2-2.
Oh, big guy. See you driving right here.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there. Hey, like you can up there.
A payoff pitch one more time. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Come on, get down.
The relay. Throw won't get him.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in now, number 14, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Flip fly, let's go right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hey, let us fly up there, huh?
The 1-1. Right side.
Hold it right there.
Lombardo has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Hooper.
Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Tyler Kinley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the...
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another.
The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night in the desert from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Weaver will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Clayton Barnes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
On the bag, on the bag.
Left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw is right there for the... Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Tyler.
The 0-2 home.
Oh, dear.
Hot shot on the ground is short. It in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And 3 runs. So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Guerrero, the runner at second with one away. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Brandon Compton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Row. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. 3-2 full count. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The next 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Steven Souza Jr.
Popped him up. Barnes is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Murphy over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Compton. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time. Grounded back up the middle. And there's 1 away. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Go,
Line
go,
drive
go.
to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the end. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes.
Leading
0
off
for 2
for
on
the
the
Diamondbacks.
afternoon so far.
The first baseman, Yan.
Hit on the ground out to short. Barnes is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Billy
once.
Hamilton.
Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time.
Striding in to start the 9th, Clayton Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, let her rip.
Ready to
One time.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ball 1.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There we go.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Flores will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Arizona Diamondbacks. The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Joey Lucchesi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that...
Settling in now, Clayton Barnes, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, Will.
Hit hard. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a ball grounded to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Late that time for a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Number 65.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Come on, big guy. What's that? Here you go.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Come on, kid.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can.
Here now the 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. To his left, Machado. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Marlins lead one. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
There we go,
0-1. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. The 1-2. Gets Weekly back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. In now, Clayton Barnes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
4-1. Way to lay off there.
That misses 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now batting, number 65.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero pitches a cold strike. The throw, it's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs on.
It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get at the plate, Gabby Guerrero, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Miami.
And the pitch.
Left fielder, number 65.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway downtown. Guys, these Padres as they take the field this afternoon. Digging in, Clayton Barnes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 23.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
0-1 count and the pitch.
No.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, get your pitch
4
up there.
runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hey, see you drive it.
From the belt, the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men into the box now. Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
To third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
The batter, number 15.
Stepping in now, number 15. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Manny.
To the left side. Barnes right there. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Into the box, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The bouncer to the left side.
Go hard, go hard.
And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got a bear. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Miami find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Eric Lauer starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
One down now, one down.
The 1-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example.
Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Center field. Margot on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game,
Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
0-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The man at second with 1 down, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. 1-1.
1-1-1.
Round is short. 2 is left. And there are 2 away now. Up next from Miami, Clayton Barnes. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
One ball. Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes moves over. 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Clayton Barnes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Good luck, huh?
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Popped him up.
Find it, okay, halfway.
Barreto backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. A 1-run finish, 4-3 to final tally today. San Diego wrote an important 6th inning.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. It's the first game in the month of June between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander.
He's out.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Barnes. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now the 3-2 pitch. To short. Scooped up on the back. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Now batting, Josh Fuentes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Straight up.
Swing and a high pop-up. Bond moving to his left. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Clayton Barnes. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Let it rip right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next up for Los Angeles, Josh Fuentes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on. Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Garrett Cooper.
Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Now batting.
Standing in, Alec Bond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And no throw. In fact, he'll just hang on to it. Now a snap throw over to third. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Pollock. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Now in the box, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Seager.
There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kike Hernandez.
Short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Time to get up and stretch here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. I'm out.
Just off the outside that time.
Hey,
laid off for a ball.
There, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
And he
buddy.
takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park. Fernando Romero gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever doing against lefties, it certainly works.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Clayton Barnes. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout. Striding in, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in to try it again. Clayton Barnes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's wide, 2-0.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Keep it right here, one time.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit to third.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Throw down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that. Ready once again, Clayton Barnes, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Your pitch, drive it right here. big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
He's set. Here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Kershaw has been strong thus far.
There, huh?
Just one run through 6 1/3.
Hey, get a good one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Wait for a good one. Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now for the Marlins, Clayton Barnes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Clutch up right now for us, kid.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Here's Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. Credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possibly winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to swing the bat. Nice grip.
And we'll take a look into that Dodger bullpen, as with matchup problems looming, we'll see if they decide to make a move here. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Cooper.
Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. In his career, Cooper is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out.
Hey, look good, no one better. Here we go.
Now a bunt attempt
Beat
here.
it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He's gone
Now
hitless
batting,
to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
The center fielder, number 7, Victor.
In now, Victor Mesa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Big guy needs it right now. Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
No one better. Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Come on, big dog. We need you. That's
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a pickoff throw to third. Runner back safely.
Hey, right guy, right quick.
Hit down the line at first. To second for one, and they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tehran
Here now is
Guerrero
the final
claims the
line
win
score
out of the
tonight.
pen, his
First
first.
for the
So that just about
victorious
does it for
Miami
Mark DeRosa,
Marlins.
Dan
2
Plesac,
runs,
Heidi
6
Wackney,
hits,
and our
1 error. They
entire
left
crew.
10
I'm Matt
men on
Vasgersian. You've been. So with the runner in scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
The batter, number 23.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Barnes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Hey, stay hot, huh? Stay hot.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Tyler Kinley takes over to start the 6th. 6-2 the final total today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Next. Medina gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last-place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
And it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 1 inning in the books here. Giants on top. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before.
Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 23.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
No, that's too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So striding in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Hit back up the middle. Barnes over to his left. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Steven
Duggar. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its swing and a line drive. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Giants leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping up now, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Come on now, get your pitch up there,
From
kid.
the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
No strike. Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
The 2-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
From Little Havana, just west. So digging in now, Clayton Barnes comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring. Crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan, as an offense.
Meanwhile, here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
So coming to the plate, number 15. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Softly hit here to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
At the plate, Alec Bond, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Number 20.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Good here.
Towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Marlins get one here on. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Carlos Santana.
Two.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problem. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Posey.
1-1-1.
Roller out to short. To his left, Barnes. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clayton Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Need you right here. Need you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, good luck.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
1-0 count. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Standing in, Clayton Barnes, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
All right, one time.
Pitch. And this is low, ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Barnes hits a little over the 270 mark. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
It's
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Three-two pitch. This is line
Come on,
to
go
left.
hard, you're scoring. Go
And
hard.
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
1-1-1.
On the ground is short. Barnes scoops. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from shot. Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia. He drew a walk his first time up.
2-2.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. To him. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing. So in now for San Francisco, Kyle Murray. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Elieser Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Here's Mookie Betts. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Mookie Betts.
Bouncer up the middle. Barnes has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Back up the middle. To his left, Barnes. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
1-1-1.
Sent back up the middle. Barnes. Right. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So
digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Garcia has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. A 2-0 finish today. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Jonathan Loizaga is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Next will be the designated hitter, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out and a runner on second base. This one's flared off to the right side. Smith coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So striding forward now, number 15. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he takes ball 1.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid. He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. In time, and he is nailed at second. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sierra leads off second with nobody out.
Hey, like you can.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Number 15 is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mancini is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Clayton Barnes.
All right, come on now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Attaboy, leave it down.
2-1.
Hey, get a good one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Clayton Barnes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Fouled away.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2. You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Baltimore Orioles. Interleague Baseball, next. Eric Skoglund, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates. That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Wait for a good one.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nunez is there.
You're scoring.
And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1 the count now.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Let's go right here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number one. Striding in once again, Clayton Barnes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1's the count.
They need you right here. One time. Let's go.
And there's ball one. Two balls and a strike.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Barnes.
1-3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Miami. Now to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
Like you can. Come on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. One out, one on in a one-run game.
Keep it going up there. Your turn. Your turn.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And he misses. 2-1.
Good eye, huh?
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 strikes. Hey, right guy, right place.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 76. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Round toward the left. Played on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Line drive to left. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now for the O's, number 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now we got 2. Where's the 1 here?
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this. Up a difficult task.
In a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Teheran Guerrero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Tyler Duffy.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.